It's 8:11. Welcome back. This morning we're tackling the topic of vending machines dispensing morning after pills on college campuses. This after Shippensburg University, which is in Pennsylvania, put the machines in their health center, and then that sparked a debate about whether they should be available on all campuses or whether they should be even available there. Radio host Lisa Wexler joining me now to share some of her opinions and what people are saying on the radio program. So good to see you, Lisa.
Hi, good morning, Logan.
So what do you think about it, and what do most people think about it?
Well, I want to first dispel the ignorance, because this Plan B morning after pill is not an abortion pill. It actually is something that prevents conception. I had a very prominent fertility specialist on my show, and he confirmed that what Plan B does is it prevents ovulation. So we have to get the ignorance out of the conversation, because I think that that is a very important piece of why some people are afraid of it.
And some of these right-to-lifers argue that it is an abortion pill.
Right, but it isn't. It prevents conception, it stops ovulation, and it's good for up to 5 days after unprotected sex. I look at it as a condom after the fact. The way birth control for women is available before, this is available for after. I don't see any controversy about it. It's available at the Student Health Center in Shippensburg for women 18 years of age or older who check in with their student ID card. And frankly, I think it ought to be available everywhere. And I would take it one step further, Logan. It's $25 a pill at this particular vending machine. I think it should be free. The way all of us have an interest in stopping unplanned pregnancies, in trying to prevent unwanted pregnancies, this seems to me to be a no-brainer.
Well, some of the arguments against it would be the religious argument. I know the school minister is opposing the availability of all kinds of contraceptives on campus.
That's a larger argument. There are people that simply do not want women to have access. Look, I am not talking about advocating promiscuity or anything like that, but I don't want to put my head in the sand either. These are young people that have sexual lives.
Sure.
And I think that for all of us, we have an interest in seeing safe, affordable access to contraception. This is contraception. This is not abortion.
And you kind of touched on one aspect, which is another argument about it, which is that if you have it so readily available and it's in a vending machine and it's on a college campus, is it telling women, or men for that matter, that, oh, just go on and have unprotected sex because this is just an easy way to handle the situation?
I don't know. It's handing out condoms to boys in high school, telling men to go out and get women pregnant? I don't think so. I think it's acknowledging a reality. I think that sex divorced from a moral compass is wrong. I think there's a place to teach values. I certainly teach them to my children, that I believe in sex in the context of a loving, committed relationship. On the other hand, I'm not an ostrich. Right. And I don't want women to have
No, you're not.
I'm not. And I don't want women and men to have to pay for mistakes that they made for the rest of their lives when it's totally avoidable.
But they can go get the Plan B pill somewhere else, not on a college campus.
Why wouldn't you have it at a student health center? Isn't that what student health is about?
What about the idea that to get it out of a vending machine means that you're not really getting any advice, there's nobody to really talk to?
Well, look, you know, the idea of a vending machine, it's not like cigarettes and snack bars. This was behind a counter at a student health center. At a student health center, there are health professionals. There are people there qualified to answer the questions.
You said you think it should also be free.
I do.
How come?
Because
Where's
I think that we have I think that we have as a society an interest in making birth control cheap. And $25 a pill is not cheap.
No,
it's just that simple.
So taxpayers are going to be footing the bill for that.
Well, or health insurance companies. Yeah. However it is that we decide as a society that we want to help women avoid unwanted pregnancies. We have so much controversy and disagreement and real heartfelt argument about what happens when women are pregnant and don't want to continue with their pregnancy. This avoids the discussion. This helps women before the fact.
Lisa Wexler, good to talk to you.
Always.
Appreciate the insight.
Thanks, Logan.
Let me remind everybody that you can listen to Lisa on the radio. She's on from 4 to 6 p.m. at WFAS. You can head on over to lisawexler.com. Follow her on Twitter. I do. Also Facebook.